Hey everyone, welcome back to Pretending with Dice. As always, I'm your host and game master, AJ. Bit of a low energy intro for you this time because I'm kind of sick and I'm losing my voice. Anyway, I want to just start this episode out with a plug for another D&D thing that I'm involved with at the moment that I did hint at a couple of episodes ago, but I can now talk about. I'm super honoured to have been asked to take part in the Curse of Penance, a reimagining of the D&D Curse of Strahd campaign being run by our friends over at the Penance RPG podcast. It's been a load of fun so far. There's lots of great other people involved. Hopefully you'll all check it out. First episode is live now and you can find it over at penancerpg.libsyn.com. So just time for a quick recap of what got us to this point in the story, and then we'll jump into today's episode. After failing to stop the Erebale Temple relics from being stolen by some mysterious cultists, our heroes Enothe, Bork and Pronce set off in pursuit after learning that the cultists may be camped out at the lost Tomb of Grazak, deep in the forest. Along the way they encountered a strange dream-eating reptile creature, briefly fighting before parting on not the best of terms. Later on though, they then met the druid Vagan, who agreed to guide them to the tomb. They soon discovered a number of cultists camped out in front of the sealed door of the tomb, along with some unconscious prisoners. Wasting no time, Enothe attacked the cultists, drawing the group into a fight for their lives. That's where we left off at the end of the last episode, so let's get back into it. So he, seeing you ahead of him, is going to cast Sacred Flame at you.
Okay, try it.
I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Shit, man. Two.
Okay, so you take some damage from that.
Okay.
You take 6 damage from that.
Deal with it.
The other two, through the fog cloud, can't see you two.
Wonderful.
I'm going to roll a perception check to see if they see you, but you got a 22.
Looks like there was a use for vegans. Vegans, sorry.
They can't see you, but they can. One of them can see Vagan, so he's going to cast Sacred Flame at him. I need to roll a dexterity saving throw for Vagan, which he makes. So we are done with them. We are on to Pronce.
Okay, right.
Sorry I left you in this situation.
Is the entire tent on fire at this point?
I mean,
What was in the tent?
it hasn't like gone up like it was soaked in petrol and gone. But
okay.
one side of it's burning.
Okay, now I'm at the bottom corner of it, kind of.
Yeah.
Can I open the back end of the tent that I'm kind of close to right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would like to do that and get a quick look at the contents of the tent.
Sure.
Do I need to?
No, you don't need to do anything.
I didn't plan for what was inside the tent.
So, so opening the tent, you can see what looks to be some stacked boxes with food in them.
Fluffy bunny rabbits.
Yeah.
Okay. Noting that there's not really anything, like, I was just cautious whether there might be a person in there and didn't really want to burn somebody alive that might not necessarily want to be burnt alive. That didn't need to be burnt alive anyway. Some of these guys don't want to be burnt alive and we're doing it anyway, so coming back out of the tent then and kind of, I suppose that'll be my extra thing. I'll look up to the guy.
We'll call that your bonus action, yeah.
There's the guy...
there's a guy kind of the other side of the tent from you.
Yeah.
And then there's another guy across by the tree.
The guy with the arcane armour, was it?
Yes, he is.
Is that for armour rolls against, like, weapon blows?
It raises his armour class just generally.
Right, okay. I would like to put Flaming Spear.
Okay.
And I will put it in between those two guys, because I think on the map there's just about enough space to do that.
There's more than enough space. They're about 20 feet to 30 feet from each other.
Okay, so I'm going to put it closer to the one on the right with the armour on.
Okay.
And I want it to, because I think, is it within 5 or 10 feet of
at the end of their turn?
Gonna look it up.
They take damage.
Yeah.
if they end their turn
this is my
within,
point.
if they end their turn basically in an adjacent space.
I'm trying to space them out.
Yeah, no,
here.
no,
I'm trying to like contain them and force them to go in certain directions.
If they end their turn within 5 feet of it, which is adjacent space, then they take damage.
Right. Okay. So I would like to start the flaming sphere within 5 feet of that guy. Then.
Sure. Okay. So this burning, flaming, hovering sphere
Yes, this giant orb of fire
pops into existence next to this guy.
Pronce's gesture for this is like he's like balling energy between his two hands and then like throws it in front of him.
Flying off of your fingers and that,
Yeah.
and then this appears.
There it is.
I like it.
Magic.
Okay, so that's your turn. So that guy is going to, seeing you doing this at him, is going to cast Magic Missile at you. So I don't need to roll to hit. I just need to roll.
I've got spell save DC of 13.
Yeah, I just hit though. That's the thing. Magic Missile. They inerringly hit. But they don't individually do a lot of damage. But you guys are fairly low level, so it is still kind of a dangerous thing, as Enothe found out. Although I did roll the maximum number of damage.
Literally the max. Yeah. I was like, I could take 15 damage. 15. Sweet.
I can't do maths. You take 12 damage.
12. Oof.
Did you roll 3, right?
I did roll a 3, yeah.
No!
Bork is in the background.
Like inexplicably deep voice for Bork.
Bork transforms. No! Grows swords out of each arm and just fucking takes them out. Oh no, wait, you're just going to throw your hand axe and stand in the fucking middle of it.
No, I'm not, because I've already thrown that. I don't have a hand
That was a
axe.
solid face.
It's currently it's sort of stuck in the ground next to the dude.
Somewhere near the fire, the fog, and the vines.
Yeah. So the other guy, the one who was at the table, who picked up the relic, is going to spend his whole turn double dashing towards the stone doorway. So he can move 6 squares in a turn normally, so it's 12.
This episode is proof we are not a team, and that teamwork is sometimes needed.
He doesn't quite get there, but he's within 10-15 feet of the doorway.
Okay.
Okay, so we are back up to the top. It is Vagan's turn. He is going to see that guy.
I was going to say he's closest to him, right?
He's closest to him. He's within.
And that's not saying a lot, but
Sort of,
He's going to ruin his day. Please tell me he just ruins his day.
he throws a soya muffin at him.
Vagan's about 35 feet from the guy.
Have you tried eating soya muffins? Some of those things are hard as fuck.
There you go.
You could kill someone with a soya replacement.
It might work.
Vagan's going to try and cast Entangle on him, which is what he used previously on Pronce. Okay, I need to roll a strength saving throw for this guy to see if he's restrained, which he doesn't pass. So this guy, these vines sprout out, and the guy is restrained 15 feet in front of the. Cool. He can use an action to try and retake the check, though, to see if he can break free.
But it's not his go.
No, it's not his go.
Does he want to break free?
Start air
Okay,
drumming.
so Enothe, we're back to you.
I'm gonna move behind the tent,
You're already behind something.
but back onto the map so that I can shoot this dude. 11.
11 misses.
I'm gonna give me a seppuku.
You haven't got any more actions this turn, so
I can't bonus action cut my own stomach open and pull my intestines
if you
out.
can't cut someone else open with a bonus action, I'm not going to let you cut yourself open with a bonus action.
It's fair. I'm gonna hide. That's 14.
14 to hide. Okay.
He's like the wind.
So Bork,
Yep.
what do you want to do? You can run up to the guy this time.
Yeah, I want to. I am low to the ground anyway, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna come in low to his legs. You said the axe did land.
Yeah, the axe is kind of near him.
Yeah,
stuck in the ground.
I'm gonna do a roll, picking up the axe,
Sure.
coming round
Super cool.
and slash his Achilles heel.
Interesting.
Yeah.
With your longsword or with the axe?
Well, with the axe, if I can pick it up.
Okay. I mean, yeah, the axe does less damage, but I mean, it's a cool move. I'll let you.
Yeah, it feels more
Playing
new.
for style here.
Yeah.
I need my hand axe back.
Okay.
Yeah. Eat me. 17.
It's a hit. Yeah, you hit him.
Yeah.
Roll your damage.
1d6 plus 3 for that
6
one.
plus 3. The time is now 3 plus 3, 6.
6 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you hit him for 6.
I hit him for 6.
Action surge.
Well,
Totally. You're on top of a guy. This is your opportunity.
I'm actually below him, but you know. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, so I've rolled round, slashed him, and in this situation I will switch to longsword.
Okay.
So it's all like,
Drop it. Yeah, okay.
and just basically
You're going to stab at him.
I'm going to drive that sword upwards through something in it.
At him, yeah.
At him.
Yeah, sure, go for it. Attack roll.
16.
16, yes, a hit.
Okay. This time it's the 1d8 plus 3. Come on, 8. 4 plus 3, 7.
7, okay. So you stab him for 7.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your go. Okay, he is right in front of you, though.
Yeah. Hurt. Bring the pain.
Might have to.
I can take it.
Can you?
I kind of like the idea that we'll get to this point and we'll just get fucking killed and that's just game.
I mean, to be
Right
fair,
towards the end of it.
there's a severe amount of not cooperation going on.
That started from
and
the
turn
get-go.
Bork-
wasting.
Bork and Pronce are cooperating to like do what they're doing.
Yeah.
So
You ran off.
You're the cagey
You ran
fucker.
I
off.
killed someone.
It doesn't matter. You didn't tell us you were
Always
going
kill
to do
someone.
that.
That's like breathing.
You killed someone.
We
They
expect
They
it.
set fire to a tent with some carrots in it. You know, pretend.
You're right, I say potato, you say tomato, or whatever the fuck.
You disappeared
Fuck.
before I even described what I saw.
There
was no chance.
Bad teamwork.
Yeah.
You're blaming me.
Okay.
I'm glad you guys can collaborate on burning a tent. The inanimate object was really fucking an issue.
Teamwork.
So, not too happy about being stabbed. He kind of moves his hands in a
Yeah,
way that
really.
you haven't seen these guys do before.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, casting a spell, I'm going to need to make a spell attack roll against you.
Okay.
So, you have quite high armor class, though, so
Yeah.
yeah. I don't think I beat your 19, because I got a 15.
Nope.
So that's
Your magic deflects off me.
Maths.
Yeah.
Patoing.
You're too small, and he goes to reach for you with his spell, and you just duck underneath it. So that was quite lucky. I had quite a high
Lucky.
potential damage with that spell if I hit. So yeah,
It's all good.
It's not
it's all
luck.
good. Okay.
war.
So other one across the clearing. He's going to step across, so he now can see around the fog cloud. Just sees you pop back up, Pronce, and he's going to cast Sacred Flame on you again. These guys go to kind of ranged move kind of thing.
11.
11 total.
Yep. Oh, yeah, dexterity, yeah, 11.
You just about save. Yeah. So close.
Whiffs the edge of my
Yeah.
cloak and...
You feel the burning sensation in front of you, but it's not a friendly one this time. And
normally I like that feeling.
so you shrink away from it, and it doesn't quite catch you.
Hot, 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 hot.
The other one on the other side is going to attempt to do that to Vagan because he can't see through the fog cloud. You guys have Vagan's fog cloud has been quite useful. To be honest,
Vagan's getting thanked heartily after this.
Vagan also saves. So we are now to Pronce's go.
Okay, right. So, the guy with the...
Oh, hang on! I didn't roll damage, did I? Because he didn't move on his turn.
I was going to say arcane armor didn't move. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was about to ask.
All right, yeah, sorry about that. No, it's fine. He didn't move on his turn.
It's good. That means that the flaming sphere is doing its job.
Nice.
So
Frazzled out.
before we do anything, just to make up for the fact that I forgot to do that, I'm going to have you roll 2d6 damage for him.
Frizzle frazzle?
2d6. 6. Oh, and
It's on the floor.
3, so 9.
9 is not bad.
So, okay, right.
So yeah, now we're on your go.
I've hurt him.
But that's you've still got all your actions and stuff. That is.
And he's still within...
He's next to it. It's with 5 feet next to it.
Right.
Two on the other side of him. Sandwiching him.
I think it's concentration. You can't have more than one going
Oh,
at once.
man.
So the flaming sphere would be on about maybe...
He is there.
Uh-huh.
Flaming sphere's there.
Okay. I would like to move the flaming sphere bottom 2 squares to the bottom right, so diagonally,
Into the tree.
towards the tree, not on the tree, but towards it. So I'm blocking the path
Go
basically.
there. So
Yeah.
it's kind of.
I'm trying
He's gonna have to go past it to get to you.
That's what I'm trying.
All right.
I want to create a barrier. So I
So
want to.
that's a bonus action to move it, so you can
Yep.
do that and still cast another spell.
I'll bring that over there,
Yep.
and then pointing directly at him like, you fucker, you tried to hit me. I'm gonna fire back a firebolt at him.
Sure. You crazy cat! You.
You renegade! How dare you use fire
loose
on
cannon.
me? I'll show you how to use fire. You And then I'll get a 3 to hit, so that's an 8, strictly speaking.
As a miss. That would have missed him even without the magical armor.
And then
Would have missed a fucking squirrel.
continuing to point at him, that this is how Pronce is ending his turn, is pointing at the guy with a look in his face like, I'm gonna get you.
You'll go down in infamy.
Alright. Okay, so I'm going to start with the guy who was entangled. Try and
Causing me physical pain.
Gotta get into the spirit of it, man.
I am. I'm going to die.
Have fun with your life and death situations.
If I die, I get to be reincarnated as a bard.
So I rolled a 13. The guy's a -1 on his strength saving throws, but that is just enough to break free of Vagan's
Dang.
Vagan's entanglement. He doesn't move though. He looks around at the scene of attack, and you see the sparks start to come off of the relic like it did before, and he turns and looks directly at the door, and you see him sort of slightly point towards it, and then the same dimension door thing, portal that you saw in the temple, opens up and he steps through. And he's disappeared. He's gone.
Okay.
Okay, but he's gone with the relic again. This is a different guy, but from his... You could imagine that maybe he was trying to get through the stone door with this. You do remember the other guy mentioning, like, we can get into the tomb with this sort of thing. But anyway, so he's off the battlefield. That's the guy you shot a couple of times. The other one, the Mage Armory guy, is going to spend his turn seeing Bork stabbing at his buddy. Is going to cast a familiar spell to you. He's going to cast a firebolt at him.
Oh, how dare he?
That is a 7, so that is not a hit on you, Bork. So firebolt flies across.
Haha! Miss me!
Ha-ha! Oh boy!
Oh, stay still, little bastard! Okay, I forgot to realise that Entangle is also a concentration spell, so the fog cloud now disappears.
Oh.
Entangle is also dissipated now that the guy is broken out of it. So Vagan is now free. But there's none of his spells are up. The guy who cast the firebolt just now, before I just quickly end his turn, he moves a little away from you, back towards the central area.
In front of the other tent.
Yeah, he's kind of in front of the other tent, but he's kind of backing away. He has no idea where you are because you are still stealthed and that. So it is Vagan's turn. Vagan is going to... He doesn't really have anything with the range to kind of help you guys at the moment. So he's just going to spend his turn sort of circling, just moving and circling back around to be sort of behind the tree that you guys started at. And now it's Enothe's go.
I'm going to shoot the guy that doesn't know I'm there.
The mage armor guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Has anyone else been hit yet?
The guy that Bork has been stabbing at. There's the other 2 cultists. One of them actually is kind of the other side of the tent from you, along with the mage armor guy. And
We've got 4 left.
Yeah, and the other guy is over by the cart there. They've all been hurt. Everybody's been hurt.
Okay. I'm not going to shoot at the mage armor guy. I'm going to shoot at the other guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Which the other guy?
The cart
next
guy,
to him.
I think.
The cart guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Sure.
I think that's the most logical thing to do, so I'm going to go with that.
Yeah. I mean, you've got the range. You can hit him.
Yeah. First roll was 15.
15. Well, that's a hit anyway. You roll again. You might get a crit.
I did not.
You did not. Okay.
He did not.
Okay. Alrighty. Roll your damage.
Did not.
You do get sneak attack because you're
8.
8 total.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's better than nothing.
Better than Bork. And Pronce.
Hey, Bork did make 14. It's better than Pronce.
I'll get there.
And Vagan can't even fucking restrain a guy.
He did. The guy just broke free. Weak.
I want to hide again.
Okay. Roll hide check. Stealth check.
I rolled 20.
20. Natural 20.
No, just 20 in total.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good anyway. Okay, it's Bork's turn. What would you like to do, Bork?
Stabby, stabby.
Stabby. Go for it. Wrong sword.
20.
Natural 20. So, yeah, roll your dice, double what's on the dice before you add your bonus thing on there.
Okay.
So 1d8.
1d8.
And then double what the number is.
8.
Nice.
Plus 3.
So you get 16.
16,
Oh.
then plus the
Plus
3.
3.
19.
19. So yeah, you. How would you like this guy to die?
Right down the middle of him.
Just up and splitting him from crotch to chin.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Damn. Shit just got really bloody on the battlefield.
It's been a while since you guys have seen a man without a working
Anything.
taint. But this is what happens without one, which is that all of his organs just spill out onto the floor.
Is that what this qualifies as? Catastrophic taint failure?
CTF.
Cause of death. Oh, we got another CTF case here. Damn it.
It's critical.
Damn it, not again. Why does this keep happening? Okay, so that is a dead dude.
I know it's not Pronce's turn, but witnessing this, he vomits in his mouth ever so slightly.
I mean, yeah,
Witness me!
yeah, you are showered with this guy's organs, by the way.
Yes, I have.
You're a
awful.
little dude in front of him and
Covered in viscera.
like at the very least, like a load of it would have spilled down onto your hands, like as you did it.
Taint juice.
Yeah.
I tell you what it isn't. Taint juice.
Oh.
So yeah, no, you're back in the battle. You're covered in gore again.
Yeah. That's what happens when I roll. Wow.
Okay. Oh, you've already used your action surge, so that's it for your turn.
Yeah.
But you are now out of melee combat.
Okay. I'll go find another mother to take on.
someone else to stab.
Yep.
So we are down to the two guys. So the one behind the cart is going to cast Sacred Flame at Vagan because it's the closest you can see him. Vagan does not make a save.
Ooh.
And takes 2 points of damage.
The suffering.
I feel a little bit guilty because you took like 12 and you took like 16. or
Literally
something.
15.
Yeah.
Literally max. Max damage.
Alright, so he does that. The other guy, which is the guy that you just shot, is going to have a look around to see if he can see you because he just got shot. He wants to know where it came from.
That's fair.
And that's a natural 1.
Can everyone stop
So
He goes
Does he
blind.
take damage?
we haven't really been playing that.
Falls over.
I know. I like the idea of it. Like
He turns
just goes
around
blind in the moment. Like, where am I?
Turns around and impales his own head on a tent pole.
walks into it?
Turns towards a tree and gets a twig in the eye.
Can't see anything.
Day blind.
So, failing that, he's going to spend his turn seeing. Now that he can see Bork, he's going to do a Sacred Flame at Bork. I need a dexterity save from you, Bork.
Sure thing. 6.
6. Yes, that's a hit on you with Sacred Flame. You take 3 points of damage.
Yeah, it's all good.
Shrug that off.
Shrug it off.
Yeah, you're kind of the tank. You're hard to hit, and you've got more health.
And I'm in a rage right now.
Okay, where are we at? Pronce, it's your go.
Okay. Mage Armor's still alive, isn't he?
He is still alive. He's kind of stood in front of the tent there with the other dude.
Okay.
And there's a
How
cart,
far
there's
can
cart
I-
dude over there.
How far can I move my my flaming sphere in one turn?
You can move it 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. Well, I'll move it 30 feet in their direction then.
So it's currently there. So you can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
It doesn't really get very close to them, does
It
it?
doesn't get very close, but it's closer.
Instead of doing that...
I mean, that doesn't... You can cast a spell as well. That's only a bonus action to move it.
True. Yeah, we'll say I moved that there then.
Okay.
And at the same time, I'm just going to use a chromatic orb, assuming I can see
Yeah,
these two
how are
guys.
you doing on spell slots as well?
I've still got another 2 level 1 spells to spend.
Okay.
So
Oh yeah,
I'm
I've
alright.
got Flaming Sphere as a higher level, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, chromatic orb, fire, of course. And I'll do it on whichever one of them's been hurt the most. or has
You
been-
have no way of knowing their HP.
Okay.
You just know
But
that.
I mean, the one that I'd already been, the one I pointed at, the one with the armor on there.
Yep, sure.
Because he's still on the cards.
yours.
Right?
Yeah, you can see both of them. They're both kind of next to each other there.
Cool.
And there's cart dude is over there.
They're next to the tent
So-
to set the tent on fire.
I will do a chromatic orb on him, which you will have to remind me what I need to roll for. But it's just a hit, isn't it?
It's a ranged spell attack. So roll it and add your ranged spell attack bonus. So
8 plus 5, 13.
13. Now, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if he hadn't had mage armor, that would have hit him. But mage armor, the spell hits him in the chest, but about 6 inches away, there's a sudden flaring of magical energies. It just dissipates off this spectral mage armor that he is wearing, and he does not take damage.
Why are you here?
Seeing that it's done nothing, Pronce just goes, and that will be the end of his turn.
It was a good idea. You gotta roll better. I was really harsh.
Gotta roll with it.
What can I do?
Yeah,
it's fate. It's
fate.
dice rolls. I can't.
You
do
tried
anything.
your best.
Get in your way, and I don't actually know what song we're singing.
He's gonna. It's now his turn, so he's gonna turn back to you, and he's gonna throw a firebolt at you.
Oh. Let's see if I can get my snaky hips on the go.
For a second there, I was like, "What?" That is a 21 to hit.
How much health?
Oh dear.
9.
We'll bring you back from the dead. Don't worry.
Will we?
That's not really a thing.
I'm up for reincarnating Pronce
6
someone
points
useful.
6.
CPR.
Hang on. That is 6 points of fire damage.
I've got 3 health.
You're not dead. That's all fine. I could have done up to 10 with that, because how fireballs.
Pronce is.
I don't think he does.
Pronce has gone from being fairly louche in his manner and everything to suddenly looking like a worried old man who might be really badly hurt right now. and is looking like, please help me.
Yeah. So Vagan, seeing this new look of fear in your eyes, is going to just hop across to you and say, "Oh, be careful, my friend. See, I told you fire was wrong.
It burns."
See?" He is going to put a hand on your shoulder and cast Cure Wounds on you. And you regain 12 hit points.
Feeling reinvigorated. The spark is back in Pronce's eyes, and he looks at Vigan and
He learns
says,
nothing from this experience.
"Thank you." The fire is back in his eyes. And he turns to Vigan and says, "Thank you, my friend."
You're welcome. Now let's kill these motherfuckers.
Yes.
Look, they made a flaming sphere. Isn't that messed up?
And then Pronce just doesn't say anything and just sort of tries to very clearly pulls his attention back to the fight. The fight is still happening.
Oh right,
Don't-
yes, right you are. Come on. Okay, Enothe.
Gonna shoot someone.
Who are you going for? You got 3 choices.
No one with fucking 2. The same guy I shot last time.
Okay.
The cart guy. 13.
13 hits the cart guy. Just
14 damage.
14. The cart guy is down.
Cool.
Dead down.
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shoot him just in the back of the head because he still doesn't know I'm there.
Yeah, he's kind of looking across. Or from where you are, you can hit the side of his head, kind of thing.
Okay.
So you're going back, and we did a JFK joke last time.
Yeah, we done.
Yeah. Don't want to. Yeah.
Don't, let's not repeat the
So
classics.
yeah, the arrow flies across, hits him in the side of the head, and he falls out of sight behind the cart. And from where it hit him, you would assume that you did what you did best, which is be sarky and shoot people.
Yeah, and then I'm going to hide. Really loudly.
I'm hiding now.
With 11, which
11.
is actually great.
It's not great, but
The bush
you
shakes.
tried.
I think I want to die now.
Just this is embarrassing. I don't even care what happens.
I'm out.
Okay, Bork.
Everyone's down, right?
No, there's 2 people still up.
Is the
Hand axe back.
You do have your
I
hand
do
back.
have axe. I'm not throwing the hand axe at 2 people. I can't hit one.
I mean, okay. I mean, I'm not suggesting you throw it at 2 people, but
No, I know. Is the mist? Is that still there?
No, that's gone down.
That has gone.
yeah, it was a concentration spell which dissipated when he did entangle on the one dude.
Right. Okay.
And then the one
So
dude broke
when-
out and entangle dissipated. So
Right. Okay. Looking at the lay of the land. Can I circle to the left of the fire?
sure.
To put myself between the 2 people left and the stone door in case they plan to run.
Sure, you can.
As close as I can get, you know.
You can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get to there. Those
not
playing
very
at
well.
home, K15.
Can I jump the fire as a more direct route?
Yeah, you can do that. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get to there.
Yeah.
I15.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to throw your axe as well, or are you just moving?
It's just moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the one dude stood there, is again seeing you circling around, he's gonna sacred flame at you. He doesn't have a lot of ranged options, so
Bring it.
I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw from you.
6.
6 total?
To 6 total.
6 total. Okay, yeah, no, that doesn't save, so I'm gonna
Nah, this time I got hit.
you take another 6 damage.
Chipped away at.
Yeah. Some of these attacks do just like they don't seem like a lot at the time, but before you know it, you've chipped away and you're down, and yeah.
But I'm not out.
You're not out, but Pronce, it is your go. What would you like to do?
Okay. I'm going to move the flaming spear, assuming it's still going.
It is still going. It's whatever I said. It was like there.
Yep. I'm going to move it closer to the remaining people so that it's
You can put it kind of in front of both of them.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
what I
makes
want.
sense.
So
Yeah.
hopefully on the next turn it'll either force them to move or they're going to get burnt.
Okay.
So with that in front of them, I would like to, feeling like that last turn was a bit risky, I'm going to use mage armor.
Wow, for the first time.
I honestly didn't even realise you had that spell.
He's had it since the beginning.
Fuck.
This is the first time I've been properly. This is the first time I've been properly touched by anything. Like, Pronce has been
Other than Bork.
given the fear of death. Like,
Sure. It doesn't. You don't have to roll anything. You just get a +2 to your armor class while it's up.
cool.
Alright.
So I'm going to stand
Are you
there.
moving at all, or are you still hanging out behind the tent? Which is now
I'm-
the tent is now ablaze. By the way.
I'm still hanging out behind the tent, and I'm still like I've returned to pointing at the guy that survived all of the stuff I've tried on him so far.
Yeah.
It's like I'm like a wrestler, like I'm pointing him out, like I'm coming for you.
I get the feeling like you've moved the spear with one hand, and then with your other hand, like you pointed at the guy, almost like to say, like, you've got mage armor, now I do as well.
That's it. Like you
Yeah.
think you know these magics. I know magics. Like the whole thing with Vagan is just like the pride is
It's
still
the one-upmanship
burning right
kind
now.
of like, no, I am the one who's
I am the one with the magicings.
nice.
You are the ones.
Okay, so it is now Mage Armor guy's go. He is going to move away from the sphere.
Quite right.
He's going to duck to the left to be behind those crates at the top there.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to firebolt at you with your Mage Armor. He doesn't like you pointing at him.
A lot of fire flying about.
There is a lot of fire flying about.
Firefly match.
Which is ironic because it was cancelled after season 1.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Don't want to roll up
Ow.
them brown coats, man.
And to misbehave.
So, even including your +2 to your armor class,
That'd be
what-
12.
12. So he does still hit you. I rolled a 17, including the bonus.
So what's the damage?
Take 7 points of damage.
Oh!
Good thing.
Yeah,
heals
I'd be
you up
dead
there.
right now.
Or at least unconscious.
I'm down to 8.
Okay, we are back up to Vagan, which I'm finding it increasingly tricky to find stuff for Vagan to do because he doesn't have a lot of long-range stuff. He's got a lot of weird woodland things. You know what? Vagan is going to cast Spike Growth again. This time around the front of that other tent. So that the other guy who still stood there, if he moves, is going to take the damage. So
Right on.
That's
Damned if he does, damned if he doesn't.
Yep, so that is Vagan's turn. We are at Enothe's turn.
Shooting the thing.
Which one?
Same one I shot last time. And he died.
He went down.
You did, so you got Mage Armor Dude hiding behind crates. You can see both of them from your position off the map.
So I've got Mage Armor Dude and who?
And there's the other dude in front of the tent.
I'll go for other dude.
Other dude.
Because Mage Armor Dude sounds like a pain. That's a 10, which isn't good enough. I assume. Strong. And that's an 18.
18. Yeah, well, the 18 is.
Right.
Damage.
21.
21. It's pretty good rolling. And you take him down.
They see me rolling. They're dying.
They hate him dying.
Does Enothe say that?
Yeah. They see me rolling. They dying. Falling. Trying to catch me rolling badly. Look at them rolling badly. Look at them rolling badly. And I hide.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought there'd be a Charmillionaire reference?
Yeah.
I rolled 12 for stealth.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, we hip.
Hip, cool, down.
I hope that stays in.
Down with the kids in 2004.
Word to your mom.
You best keep that in.
I mean, I'm gonna have to.
That was
solid.
That was good. You got way further than I would have done. Okay, Bork. What would you like to do? Got the one dude.
We got one guy left.
One
I
guy
know we
left.
can't talk to each other right now, but maybe we need that one person left alive. How do we take him
Do you
down
wanna try?
without? Well, I mean, I'm not in any distance-wise. I can't really.
You're currently like there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't get all the way to.
No.
You can
yeah.
throw your axe at him. You can still do that. It's a ranged attack.
It is.
You've always been able to do that, Bork.
It's been inside you all along.
Let me run closer up to the back of the wagon.
Sure. So you can get to. You're like there, weren't you? You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get. Yeah, you can get to.
Cool. If it's that close, I climb up onto the wagon.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Bolt up.
It would
there.
take all your movement to get to up onto the.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But now I can see down onto him.
Sure.
Is he crouched? Is he?
He's just kind of. He's kind of like being all sort of cagey and hiding behind boxes and shit.
Okay, one of them.
Yeah.
Hand axe him, or just leave that for now and try and.
Well,
I know we can't really talk about it in action like we're.
What does Bork feel like?
Yeah.
I feel like.
What do you think Bork would do?
Considering you're covered
Considering
in
I'm
viscera,
covered, yeah. Okay, I'm in rage mode. Yeah, that's true. Hand axe.
And axe.
Hand axe.
You sure we're not going to try and throw the sword? Because I love that move. That's one of my
The
favourites.
sword lob. The overhead sword lob.
That you would have disadvantage on because
Distance
you're not
and
meant to throw a sword.
You're doing it wrong.
I know it was the first thing you ever did in this game. But
I was a learner.
doesn't
I
make it
still
right.
am a learner. Okay, yeah, we're throwing hand axe. 20.
for 20.
Natural 20.
Crit.
Nice.
It just explodes.
Yeah. So
2 plus the 3 is a 5 damage.
4 plus 3 is 7 damage.
oh, because it doubled.
Double
'cause-
damage. So
right.
yeah, 7 damage. Axe takes him in the shoulder.
Nice.
So yeah, that is your go, and it was a solid go.
I hold my long sword up like Masters of the Universe.
I have the power
Barbaro!
to continue to slightly injure that dude. Pronce, it's now your go
Shira!
because all the other guys that were on that initiative order are down.
Okay.
They're
Well,
weird.
um,
Someone killed them.
unfortunately, I've used all my first level spells, so there's no putting this guy to sleep.
Oh, did you use it? Sorry, did you use one of your spell slots to set a tent on fire?
Yeah.
Yep, totally did.
Yeah,
And it's hot and warm and
Yeah.
good right now.
Look at that tent. It's burning beautifully.
and it was good.
I think I can smell some vegetables cooking.
Looks like
Yeah, you do begin to smell some vegetables cooking. I know it's only been about 12. No, it's been about. When did you set on fire? First turn. So it's been maybe 20 seconds. So not.
I
a
always
lot.
forget how short these are.
Yeah, each turn's meant to be 6 seconds.
Just everything happening at once.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So with that in mind, continuing to point, I'd like to point and launch the fireball from the tip of my finger directly at him.
Okay, make an attack
screaming
roll.
at the same time.
16.
16 hits, even with his mage armor.
Yeah. 10. 5 plus 5, so that's 10.
10. Pretty good.
Good point.
It is now his go. Despite taking that, Bork's pretty close to him, so he's going to. He is going to cast.
Cast whatever he likes.
Sorry to try and.
So his eyes go a milky white, and frost begins to fill the air
Storm.
around him as he's making gestures in the air. I realised that looked like I was just making weird things. Yes, he makes gestures in the air around him, and he finally sort of reaches both his hands out in front of him, pointing directly at you and the cart. And this large cone of cold flies out from him. I'm gonna need.
Cone of cold. That sounds scary.
Trying to flake with that.
It wouldn't.
I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. It's a +4.
That's good. That's the right one.
8. If I die, I've done something heroic. I sliced the man
It
in
would be a
half.
tragedy at this point in the fight for somebody to die now.
Oh god, oh god.
Like I said, I'm ready.
Something has to change this up. We're in the middle arc. This is Empire Strikes Back. Come on.
There's a lot of dice rolls here. This is scaring me.
What the hell are you rolling?
A cone of
Cone of
cold.
Cold is a serious spell.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's one of the
You roll dice until your opponent is dead.
Yeah.
I need my calculator.
Shit, son.
Oh dear.
I regret nothing.
You and the cart and everything in that sort of cone that way.
Does that
are
hit me?
suddenly, no, you're over the other way.
Okay.
Hiding like
That's all that matters.
Oh shit. Am I actually going to
You
die?
feel the
back
air
to
around
not
you crystallize and everything, and you are suddenly frozen solid to the cart, and you take 39 points of damage.
You're dead.
It's happened.
Yes.
You are unconscious.
I'm
You're
unconscious.
not dead. You're just
So
frozen like
at
a
the
statue.
end of your turn each time, I'm going to need you to make a death saving throw till you are stabilized.
So I'm back up. So don't worry.
If you fail 3 of them, your character is dead.
Okay.
Crikey.
So we'll get to that at the end of your turn when it comes up.
It's alright, we can Agent Coulson you back into existence.
Yeah. I'm Phil. I'm gonna fill this.
Bork man took Coulson.
So you are the first unconsciousness of the of the
Which is amazing, because we've done some stupid shit.
Yeah, we've done a lot of
I say we, because both of them should have died so many times by now.
If there's any one time that started this off badly, maybe it's this one. No, I'm not claiming that.
Okay, it is Vagan's turn.
The Revenge of the
Vagan is too far away to cast Cure Wounds on you at this point, but he's going to start. He sees the whole cone of coal thing. He's like, "Oh no, 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 no!" And he does start walking. Not walking. He starts.
Just starts walking.
Waddling.
He starts walking.
Moonwalking.
But he heads over towards you. It is Enothe's go.
That's me. I'm Enothe.
It me, Enothe.
It's me, your boy.
It's me.
Who's gonna win? One grumpy boy. Do I want to capture this prick? No. 18, 22. That's 14.
14. Okay, so another arrow hits him, and he's looking pretty fucked up, but he is
Okay.
just on his feet.
I'm going to tell him to stand down now, which is risky because I'm only at 7 health. But I haven't moved, so
Interesting choice.
I'm going to tell him to stop. I was like, one more hit and you're gone, so just stop fighting. We just want to find out where prick number 1's gone. Also, Mark's frozen in the corner of my eye, and his commitment is inspiring. His commitment to physical comedy is inspiring.
Let's see how long this can go on for.
Yes, that's what I'm going to try and do.
Okay, we'll make a persuasion check for me. It's going to be a very hard check.
Well, I'm not going to make it then, am I? Because it was a 6 plus whatever that was.
He doesn't seem to want to give it up.
Yep.
Mark, can I get a death saving throw from you? So roll a d20.
Shrug. He's frozen.
Moment of
AJ.
truth.
You want to get over 10.
I want to get over 10. 10.
10,
Oh.
okay. That's one success.
I like the idea that he's frozen solid, but he's got like.
You need
intestines
3
straight
successes.
around his
3
shoulders.
successes
Just stump
and
on
you
me.
stabilise, but you're
3
still...
successes before you hit 3 failures, basically.
Yeah. 3 successes before you hit 3 failures.
Okay. I like that kind of
If
game.
you hit 3 successes, then you stop rolling. You stabilise, but you're still unconscious. If you roll a natural 20, you wake up with 1 health point.
Ah, cool.
If you roll a 1 on the d20, it counts as 2 failures as well.
Okay.
Okay, it is Pronce's go.
You hurt my friend.
That's his response.
Wherever my flaming spear is, I'm moving that
Yeah,
as
you
far
can
as
get
I
that.
can towards this guy.
You can get that. Or, yeah, you can get that.
And again, I'm firing a flaming bolt from my
Flaming hand, yeah. Go for it.
Flame on. Copyright.
I got a 2, so we'll just
We'll call that a
watch
miss.
that sail off into
Yeah.
the distance.
It was alright. That was like a passion thing where it wasn't, weren't focused enough. I was just raging. You missed.
frustrated because
Frustration,
now I'm
right.
really worried. Pronce is scared. Like, "Ah!"
He is. He's going to move away from the flaming sphere, sort of forward to the edge of the cart there, and he's going to fire back at you with a firebolt.
Okay.
That is a 24 to hit.
So you've got me.
That's to hit, yeah. So
How much health do you want?
8.
that's 5 points of damage.
I'm back down to 3 again.
I like your commitment to the frozen hands. Still going with it.
He's moved a couple times.
Yeah.
Like 7 out of 10.
Yeah. So we're round to Vagan's point. Vagan is close enough to him. He's going to cast poison spray at him. I have to succeed on a Constitution saving throw, which I did not. So the guy takes 1d12 poison damage.
I imagine he's fairly close to being.
There's a 5. So Vagan, also looking concerned, just sort of reached out a hand and this sort of out of thin air, this noxious-looking green liquid just fires straight in the guy's face. He gurgles for a second and then just drops dead with his face kind of looking a little bit like it's complete. You can see sort of like the venom kind of going into his veins and everything, but he's got this staring kind of.
Like Batman
he's kind
and
of
Robin.
he's kind of gurgling, just and then he stops moving, and he's down. So. Combat may be over, but Bork is still unconscious.
Seeing the last man drop, Pronce is frantic. He looks at Vagan and, like, knowing that he's got the power. Help him! Help him!
Okay. What? Oh God, no, he's down. He's frozen solid. He looks. Oh, he doesn't look good. Vagan is going to.
He didn't look good before, to be fair.
Now is not a time for jokes, although that was a pretty good one.
I love Vagan. He is my boy. I stand by it.
So Vagan is going to cast Cure Wounds on you, and you wake up with 8 hit points.
Oh.
You want to give that another line read, or are you happy with that?
One more from the top. You just woke up from being frozen, and
Your motivation is living.
go.
Oh my god!
Might keep the
What was that?
I feel like you should be like, oh, Pronce.
I'm not aware of this right now. I've literally just been unfrozen.
I can't read lines. I was dead.
8.
So you are looking pretty battered, and you're still feeling a bit frostbitten in your fingers, but you are not. No, you are no longer dying.
Am I aware that happened? Did I see the attack?
You saw him pop up, and just suddenly, like this spray of just like oncoming,
Tons of damage.
Cold code.
oncoming kind of cold. And like before you knew it, you just lost consciousness.
Right,
You
okay.
felt this creeping kind of like freezing
Freezy
kind of
effect.
wind of like pain and death. And
Okay.
you are,
Yeah.
yeah,
Kind of aware of what happened then, basically.
yeah.
Bork, are you okay?
No. I'm a cold.
Seeing that, like, we didn't put out the campfire and presumably the tent's still going,
Yeah.
I sort of... Can I attempt to pick up Bork?
Sure. If you want to be picked up. Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
That's all, folks.
Okay, so I pick him up
I'm gonna end
and
up with a stutter, I think.
we're going to go over to the campfire and warm up, and, like, I need to rest as well because I've only got 3 health.
Sure. Yeah.
So I basically just about picked him up,
Wow.
collapsed with him next to the fire, and I look up to Vagan like, got any more of that good lovin'?
I don't. I've got no more spell power.
Pronce. Did I do good?
You did the best.
Okay.
And now
I'm so cold.
looking around for Enothe now, Pronce. Like, can I see him? What are you up to?
I'm looting the bodies
Okay.
because I'm not in a good mood. Another fucker got away.
Pissed off that both of us almost killed ourselves.
Did we get them all? Did we get them all?
Yeah, they're all dead. That last guy, he got poison in the face from our friend Vagan.
Good.
It looked horrible, quite frankly. But not nearly as horrible as the man you split in half.
I did him good.
You did him the best.
And scene.
And scene. So the guy who had mage armor on, we'll get to him last. The other guys, each between the three of them, had about 150 gold on them, and the dude who came out of the woods that you shot first didn't really have a lot on him. All of those four had some actually quite ornate looking daggers, like almost ceremonial looking.
I've literally just taken everything.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's why I'm telling you what you've got.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
These fuckers are getting nothing.
The guy who had mage armor on, though, has a coin pouch with roughly 400 gold on him. Ooh. And he also, underneath his robes, you find that he has actually it's almost like he was maybe keeping it hidden from it. You know, he didn't want to take it off, but he wanted to be looking the part with the robes and that. He actually has a couple of quite nice looking kind of rings on one of his hands. You don't have any clue as what they could be worth, but they do look like they're valuables. Yeah,
because I'm fancy.
Getting blinged up. Yeah,
fancy. Fancy day. That's what they call me.
Hashtag fancy Enothe.
Get that going.
Get it retweeted by you three and maybe two other people.
Get a trend in Twitter.
Yeah. You know what to do. Hashtag fancy Enothe.
Thanks, D-Boost.
Yeah, cheers, dude.
That's about going to do it for this episode. We'll be back on Thursday the 12th of April with our next one, which will be rounding out this current story arc, so be sure to tune in for that to see how this storyline comes to a close. In the meantime, as always, you can get in contact with us on Twitter and Facebook, both of which we are at PretendWithDice, and you can also email us at pretendingwithdice@outlook.com. If you're listening to us on iTunes, be sure to leave us a rating and review. That helps us to find new listeners, which is a huge help. And if you've enjoyed the show but don't use iTunes, or maybe if you do, just spreading word of mouth about the show is a huge help. So let your friends know about us. Thanks so much for listening. We'll see you all next time.